Impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yes, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Scott hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Kerr. And Beer's shot is off. He feeds it to Bass. The kick out to Ainge. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Ainge. Beyond the arc. Cannot hit. Here's Hibbert. Misses there. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. And here are the Cavaliers now on the court for Cleveland. We've got Pierce. Scott is out there with Kerr. And it's Smith. And it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
From deep. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shot from 12. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Passes it to Conley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one's on Anthony.
Excellent game we've seen from Mike Conley. He has 20 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
The Pacers making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And it's Conley penetrating. Anthony with the block. Allen outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And, Steve, they need it now more than ever. This is a critical juncture in this game.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Griffin passes to Conley. Griffin sets the screen for Conley. Back to Griffin. You know, for a player whose star shines as brightly as Blake Griffin, Steve, it seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think you and I would agree he expanded his game, certainly this past year.
Well, I can tell you this. I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the 3rd best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post game, the passing, the ball handling in transition. I mean, he is an amazing player, and he has gotten better and better every year.
James checked in for Indiana. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Conley. Back to James. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And And, you know, hey, anytime a player starts to get a lot of endorsements and TV spots, it puts him under the magnifying glass. You become a target. Other players see Blake Griffin on that pedestal, and they're not going to hesitate sometimes to try to take him down the peg.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Kevin Garnett.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Indiana?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area. And for Griffin, an all-star from his rookie season, the spotlight came early, but it hasn't taken away from his competitive drive. And I think the criticism he's faced, fair or not, will only spur him to greater heights. Now you had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Kept alive. Hardaway for three. The shot, no good.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
LeBron James, so versatile, so incredibly skilled. I don't even know how to define his position. He seems to play all 5 of them during the course of the game.
And the free throw, no good. And a player like LeBron Clark, who rebounds like a big man, scores like a shooting guard, passes and handles the ball like a point guard. I mean, he wears a lot of hats.
Well, he does it all. He is the ultimate stat sheet stuffer supreme. I mean, there's no other way to say it. He puts his hand and imprint on every aspect of the game. And LeBron says himself that he judges his performance by the number of impact plays he makes for him and his team.
Good note. Allen for three. That's good. Allen's got 12 points in just the second half.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
LeBron drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody. Steve, what about you?
Well, I wasn't thinking about soup. I was just impressed with the strong finish, wearing that rim out.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. Well, Ray Allen, 39 years of age this season, but he has not lost that impeccable shooting touch. I tell you, he keeps himself in amazing condition, and that's why he's still going strong.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Cleveland. Allen for the three, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Whiteside's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's Conley penetrating. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 23 points. Well, they call Ray Allen Everyday Ray for his tremendous commitment. Clark, he comes to the arena 4 hours before tip-off to perform his pregame shooting rituals.
Amazingly focused on his craft and has been for a long time. He leaves no stone unturned. Every detail is discovered and dealt with. Uses the paleo diet, no carbs, no sugar, to keep himself as light on his feet as possible.
Timeout called the Pacers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Hibbert. Garnett comes in for Smith. Pierce is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Scott in for Ray Allen. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And it's slammed in by Garnett. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is.
You know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
At the line from your Pacers, Michael Conley. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And Conley drops them both.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Here's Kerr. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And Kerr drops them both. Good job there, buddy boy. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The dish to Griffin. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. Kerr's shot is good.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 2. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Checked in for Kevin Garnett. Conley kicks to James. Here's Whiteside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Scott can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Kicks it to Conley. Dishes it to LeBron. Indiana moving the ball in. And the jam by Whiteside.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand snap for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
And the Cavaliers call time here. For the Cavaliers, Garnett comes in for Josh Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Scott. Pierce dishes to Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Pierce will not go. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. James powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anthony comes in for Paul Pierce. And Allen subbed in for Steve Kerr. Left side, Hardaway. From downtown. Frames it from downtown.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The long 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 14 points. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. LeBron with another miss. Now Cleveland shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Allen for 3. That's good.
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the fourth quarter, scrapping back into it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
Here's James. He buries it. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach.
Well, gentlemen, I'm